receiving a lot of advice all through the school year, so bear with me for just a few minutes. Adulting 101 is a prerequisite course to being an adult. It means doing some productive adult-like activities before you officially live on your own. Now, if you already pay your bills, then what I'm going to suggest may be a review for you, but please pay attention. If you cannot buy gas without asking someone, you need to listen carefully. Those are the parents clapping the most for that.
I know that's right.
Life is tough, and I want you to be prepared. Not long ago, I saw a sign that said, "I'm done adulting. I'm going to hire an adult to do the adulting for me." That might be one approach, but that's not the approach for a Pebblebrook graduate. Tip number 1, be grateful. Actively look for those moments where you can say thank you. Even when faced with difficulties and obstacles, expressing gratitude makes a big difference in your ability to effectively navigate life. I once heard that gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. People who exercise gratefulness and kindness seem to have more joy. Think about the difference between happy people and sad people. One author's perspective is that one of the big differences between happy people and sad people is that sad people become negative evidence collectors. They collect negative evidence in their mental folders to prove that life is awful. Happy people are positive evidence collectors. They notice and collect awesome stuff, and they attract more awesome stuff. Now, which will you be? A positive or negative collector of evidence? Gratitude is powerful. Live gratefully. Tip number 2, serve others. It is easy to be passionate and caring, to be thoughtful and considerate. Helping others is fulfilling and allows you to shift from being a taker to a giver. You should definitely take care of yourself, but you should also think of others. As Ingersoll says, we rise by lifting others. Your student government, representatives, and service clubs continue to do a great job of providing community service to classmates and the community. For years, SLT and other student organizations have participated in numerous service projects such as the Special Student Services Prom, canned food drives, helping elementary school students and raising money for needy organizations. Many of you have earned community service hours, so I want to thank you, SLT, and your club sponsors for your involvement in improving the quality of life for others. Serving others is powerful. Live thoughtfully. Tip number 3, be productive. Get up, breathe, and get going. This is a simple reminder to be as productive as possible. Always produce more than you consume. Your finances will love that. In order to be productive, whether in school or at home, you must be disciplined. Discipline or self-control is not punishment. It's actually freedom. Think about this. If you are on time to work or class, if you work harder than the next person, and you produce works of quality, then you have the freedom to choose what comes next. But if you lack self-control and you are not productive, then you give others the opportunity to choose what happens to you. Procrastination does not jumpstart anything. Ask many of your classmates who excel as students, artists, or athletes. It's not just talent, but the discipline that takes you to the next level. So every day, you should get up, take a deep breath, say thank you, and get going. Live a productive life. Tip number 4 is to live a balanced life. Sometimes people get focused on their future and their goals, and they forget about living in the present. I know that I told you to be positive, productive, and disciplined, but taking care of your health and your mental well-being is equally important.
That's right.
Worrying does not solve problems. Creating a plan with priorities and executing that plan will solve almost anything. Learn to enjoy the present moment. Work hard, play hard, party for a half second, and remember, there's a proper time for everything. So live a balanced life. My final tip is to be resilient. Being resilient is not an option, it is a requirement. Resilience is the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of stress. You will face challenges and obstacles. There will be times that you will not know what to do first. When you face difficult, seemingly unsurmountable situations, find a place of comfort, whether it is a church, a temple, a mountaintop, or an ocean view. Find a place where you can be quiet and be still, because peace is a position of power. Clear your mind so that you know how to be graceful under fire. Being resilient means that you are ready for the emotional emergencies. Just like you need to be ready for financial emergencies, you also need to be prepared for events that come one after another and take a toll on your well-being. Be flexible, bend but don't break. Be aware of yourself and know when you need the support of relatives, friends, or spiritual advisors. I have always called tough times character-building experiences. Live fully, and in that way you will embrace the peaks and the valleys. Learn to be resilient. Finally, as a middle school principal, I ended the announcements every day with the following quote: "You are worthy of great things." Those words are still a part of the walls in the media center at Lindley Middle School. You will define your greatness. You will define your greatness by knowing yourself, knowing your talents, knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, and your vices. You do not compare yourself to anyone else when defining your goals. I've heard that confidence or comparison is the thief of joy and confidence. I'll say that one more time. Comparison is the thief of joy and confidence. Your measure of greatness is not the same as the person sitting next to you. Your circumstances are different, and comparing yourselves to others and wishing for their life would not change your outcome. You change your outcome by being reflective and evaluating your circumstances. Your condition, whatever it may be, does not determine your future. Greatness is a mindset. What you believe about yourself and what you tell yourself is more important than anything else. For me, greatness encompasses the principles that I just shared: knowing how to be grateful, how to serve others, how to live a productive life, keeping everything in balance, and being resilient. These are the practices that I want you to remember as you navigate adult life. You are worthy. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Live life as an unfolding masterpiece, because you are a work of art in progress, and you will make it. Congratulations on graduating. My prayers are with you as you grow into being exceptional young adults. Celebrate graduation, but be careful. And don't forget, you are worthy of great things. Thank you. All right.